Hello, today I am offering a full set of accessories minus one cam. It is missing the number one cam. I find is that the Kenmore 52, which is a fabulous machine. I have one for my collection. Here's the manual. This manual's in what I would consider okay condition for its age. It's not in perfect condition. But this is what the 52 looks like. And this is for a lilac, which it's a lilac and a cream color machine, two-tone. And it does have, as you can see up here, the hatch for the cams. And so this machine will not do a zigzag without a cam. And the cam number one is two-sided. All the cams are two-sided. And cam number one is a zigzag on one side and the blind hem stitch on the other. So you're just going to have to continue to search and wait for that number one to come up. The best place to get a number one cam is on Facebook. And there's a vintage Kenmore and white accessories, machine and accessories sales Facebook group. And that's really where you can get individual cams. Because eBay getting these types of cams individually are impossible. Anyway, so let me show you what you'll be getting in this complete collection. So this is a 52. And when this machine came out, it came out with a total of 7 discs. Let me find the discs in this manual. So it didn't come with 13 stitch cams, which is actually 26 because it's doubled. It came with only 7. So you can see 1, A, and B. So that's the cam that's missing. But it has all the other cams. It has 2 through 7. And then, because there are other models that had more stitches available, they actually go up to 13. So here's 11, 12, and 13. So that's 26 when you get all of the cams. And so this case is in really nice condition. You can see it's nice and shiny and clean. The outside does have a little bit of yellowing on this one side and then on the other side. So there's a little bit of staining. I was not able to scrub it off. I tried. But the inside is just beautiful. You can see. Now these discs came in 2 different colors. My video stopped right in the middle of what I was saying, but they come in 2 different colors. This rust color and the green. The green were mostly for the green and cream machines. The rust were for the lilac and cream machines. And so this set has number 2, 3, and 4. And of course they're two-sided. And then 5, 6, and 7. I don't know if it keeps cutting off because of the, maybe because it's got a flash going constantly. But 8, 9, and 10. And then 11 through 13. 11, 12, and 13. You can see the case is really in beautiful condition. It also comes with a needle threader, some needles, vintage needles, which I don't use. I use new needles, and then the seam ripper. And so then, of course, it's got the manual. And but because it's a 52 and it only originally came with 7 cams, the rest of the stitches are not in the manual. I believe a 16. I do also have a manual for a 16, which will have the rest of the stitches. If you want that manual as well, email me and I can give you a price and send them all together. The accessory attachments are also included. Now, the only thing it does not have that you'll need to find is a buttonhole foot. And it shows you how to use the buttonhole, and it is an automatic, but you still have to turn the dial to have it do the different steps. And then of course there is the adjustment for the so that you get a nice even. So of course you're going to want to do a buttonhole prior to doing it on your actual garment. You're going to want to practice on some scratch material. But here's a full manual for how to use all the accessories. And these are the accessories that came with this machine, or with the 52. And so you have what is called a, you see it's got like a bracket. It goes with the, let me get all these pieces out. This is a ruffler, and it's a multi-ruffler. It will go from 1, 6, and 12 ruffles per stitch. And this is the actual mount. So you mount each of these on here like so. Put it to where you want it on there, and then you screw this down, and that makes it, because you've got to line up these holes in the bottom. You see what I mean down there? Anyway, that's how that works. Is you've got, you have to line up those holes, because that's where the needle's going to go through. There is a seam guide, and here is a, I think this might be a gathering foot. This is a guide for doing wider than this. And if you've got multiple stitches, which is typically what people that do quilts use to keep their stitches straight if they're doing straight line. This is a hemming foot. This is a foot that puts the, this is what happens when you're over 50. You lose your vocabulary. The putting on the binding. That's a binding foot. And this is a foot that connects two flat edges together. And of course a zipper foot. And I'm not sure what these washers are for. And there's the box. So it's a complete set. The only thing it's really missing is cam number 1 and a buttonhole foot, which you can use even a generic. You don't have to, because this is a low, it's a low shank, so you could use any buttonhole foot on it, and then just follow these steps. So it doesn't have to be a Kenmore, but you usually can find them on eBay. Alrighty. Well, I hope this answers all your questions. If you have any, please feel free to email me. And I think this is a steal of a deal to get all of them together. Thank you very much. Bye.